Foolproof plan. Turns it from a plan for fools to a foolproof plan. Today I want to talk about how to scale a business. How to take an idea that's making money and turn it into an actual company. What do you do with the cash, etc.? That's what I'm going to talk about today. Do you do the work yourself? Do you hire somebody else? Let's figure it out together. I'll show you what's worked for me and my team right now. So let's talk about how to scale a business. Number one is validate your concept. That means before you hire anyone, before you think about scaling, you need to have made money, ideally from 3 people. And the reason why I say that is if you don't sell at least 3 of them before you hire somebody, the chances are high, at least in my experience, that you'll pay somebody to do this work for you and then it won't generate money long term and you'll end up losing money on bad businesses. This is what happened at Lorelia. We outsourced too early. We started paying people to do our sales for us before we sold enough documentaries, and so the revenue was just never there. Validate with 3 customers. And these are paying customers giving you money. Once you have that, you can afford to go over to step 2, hire sales trainer. Once you've had those 3 sales total, the goal is to hire a sales trainer that can also close. For X27, we hired a guy on Upwork named Joe, who's doing our sales. What he's doing now is we've written out a script, which is also available in our course, step by step, if you want to buy our sales course. That's got everything to start a business and start generating, scaling, doing all this stuff. That's down in the description below. It's not his goal to do that long term. His experience is in sales training, mostly, not in actual sales. But the reason why we have the sales trainer closing is so that we can optimize the script for number 3. Once the sales trainer makes money and that closing process is documented, you hire 3 salespeople. The reason why I say 3 is because at this point, the system is validated and you should know that if you pay somebody, let's say $25 an hour and it takes 1 hour to close, they'll make $2 grand. At X27, that's our goal as well. We used to have a 6-month sales cycle and we shortened it down. We lowered our prices to $1,000 to $2,000 for the initial because we wanted something that would close within an hour, within 2 calls. Half-hour call, wait a couple days, second half-hour call, close, so that we can run this process. And it is possible. It's very possible. That's why you validate with 3 customers first. And if you want more insight into the validation process, check out any of the $100 test videos we've been putting out. It's very similar to what we did for X27. You're hiring 3 salespeople, and you might think, that's so expensive. I don't have the money to hire these people. Well, let me give you step 4, which turns this into a foolproof plan. Turns it from a plan for fools to a foolproof plan, all right? Pay based on output. That means you're not paying a commission only, because hiring commission only sales has led, at least in my experience, to people that will quit as soon as it gets hard. You are paying an hourly rate. You aren't paying them to sit around though. So for us at X27, we generate most of our business from cold email still. Second most comes from inbound leads, from this YouTube channel, from LinkedIn, from whatever. The sales manager's job is to manage the sales team and the inbox managers. The inbox manager's job is to book meetings with our inbound leads and our cold email leads. So they add meetings to our team calendar. Then the sales manager assigns those meetings to our salespeople. And then those salespeople are paid hourly. So if they take 1 meeting and it takes a half hour and they're $20 an hour, we're only billed $10. Since the typical close is a 2-call close, that is 2 hours of their time, so $20 total plus a commission on sales. And what that means is if we pay based on output, we can have unlimited salespeople and still make money. And that's how, this right here is the most effective way I've found to scale a business, because what this allows you to do is predict how many clients you're gonna get, because it's validated and you have a process where, let's say you send 100 emails, you get 10 meetings and you close 1 deal. Now you know how much an email costs, you know how much a meeting is, all of these numbers play out. And what that means is you have a system, you spend, let's say $20 per hour, and you make 2,000. From here, you can scale up, you just add zeros. Spend $200, make 20,000. Spend $2,000, make 200,000. Spend $20,000, make 2 million. Whether these numbers hold at scale is something to be tested, but in theory they do scale up. That's how to scale a business. The main thing to keep in mind is don't have a 6-month close. At X27, that was such a big issue for us. It took us 6 months to close a year-long contract. So by simply moving that part of the close to later, it solved our problems and allowed us to do this sort of calculation. Because this is just the initial $2,000 sale that's scaling up. Now what you do is once your salespeople are closing these initial deals at $2,000, you upsell year-long contracts. Let's say 10 people buy at $2,000 a month, so that's $20,000 in revenue, and you can get 50% of those people onto $2,000 a month for the year. Then you upsell 50% of those at $2,000 a year. So 5 people, it's $10,000 a month. Or since it's a year-long contract, that's $120,000 a year. And it's cool and fun to go for the $120,000 a year close off the bat, but if you just add this extra step in the beginning, you shorten your sales cycles down to 2 calls, then you have the ability to scale the business extremely quickly.
Most YouTubers have merch, and the Alex Berman YouTube channel is no different. Do you want a sweater like this? Do you want a hat like this? Embroidered hoodies, embroidered hats, t-shirts? Do you want to help support the channel and wear some slick clothing at the same time? For Alex Berman merchandise, check out whoahello.com.
If you found this valuable, I would love if you would subscribe to this channel. We do 3 videos a week all about sales. If you want to share this content with somebody you think would get value from it, that would be super awesome. Both for you, make you look cool, and for me, make me look cool. If you want to buy our course, it's down below. We outline all of this stuff, business systems, how to scale, how to grow, how to make money. I'm Alex Berman, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.